Hi, it's Joy, and today we're watching Arcane, Season 2, Episode 6, The Message Hidden Within the Pattern. I have no idea where this show is going to go next. I have no idea how this is going to be resolved, if it's going to be resolved, but I am loving every second. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go.
That isn't Jace. There is another will at work within him.
I thought I heard something just before the portal closed.
So is that the person he's talking to and the voice he's hearing? It's his best friend, the one that he, like his childhood friend that he didn't kill, but that was killed by the Hextech, right? Or is it like a different force, a force of the Arcane itself? I mean, it could definitely be a force of the Arcane itself using her form. But yeah, what the fuck happened to Jace?
Ancient, the temper born of suffering. We understand it as others cannot.
And what is happening to you? And are they going to Victor, to the healer?
But the Herald has freed me of my past self.
He is starting a cult? I mean, I guess he is actually helping people, but is there brainwashing involved too? That's my only concern here. Child, be careful, please. Freer and happier society as long as they're not brainwashed.
Come. He's expecting you.
Of course he is. Oh.
We hear you can heal people.
Please heal him. Just Vi and Jinx working together for Vander. Can he heal this?
He is worth the risk.
Okay, Victor's committed. He means this. It is his childhood friend.
Vander's psyche.
Ask for a miracle healer. Get a metal fortune cookie.
I saw you have much to offer this commune, Powder. My condition is that he must be restrained at night. I've seen the harm of which he is capable.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't think Vander would want to hurt people when he couldn't control it.
Want my opinion?
Please save Vander. Jace better not turn up and interrupt this. This show is beautiful. Visually, audially. Oh. They deserve so much better.
What if we stayed? Help them out? We?
Oh. There is just so much between them, but at their core, they're still sisters. Fuck off! Don't ruin this! And they're gonna find the utopian community, yep. Caitlin, what are you doing? He's so close to getting to Vander, and I hate this. Unless it is going to prove to be too much of a task, but...
Marvelous specimen, isn't he?
Actually, he's a human.
Do you believe in fate, Doctor? Our paths carved before us, guided by an invisible hand.
I think we make our own choices.
Not fate.
But he isn't a specimen. He's a man, and he needs my help. Not sacrifice his humanity for your cause.
They're gonna try and make you do it by force.
Very well.
Yep, the topsiders are here. Nice to see you as well.
You look like an angry oil slick.
Pretty much what she was going for.
Cupcake.
We tracked some sort of new chem weapon down here. A bloodthirsty, murderous beast.
It's Vi's father.
What are you trying to save? My dad.
Mm-hmm. Moment of truth, Caitlin.
Yes?
Who are you? You are not who I thought you were once upon a time, Caitlin, that's for sure. And of course you're here as well. What has happened to you? Nothing good. Like, I want to think they've got some kind of plan cooked up between them, but I don't think so right now. We're just so close to getting Vander back.
Except I can't tell whether everything's blurry or clear.
I think it might be a little bit more real and clear than it was.
Don't worry. She's not distracted.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it.
My father taught me about...
Good that Caitlin and Vi do have a plan, please? Or did she just steal it from Caitlin when Caitlin wasn't watching?
The fissures are blocked by guard towers. Patrol
Yes!
the community.
Oh, I was like genuinely like losing all hope for Caitlin. I was hoping there was going to be this kind of a twist, but I was like, the way Caitlin has been going this season, I don't think so. So I'm really happy that she is on Vi's side here. When she realised what was actually happening, she is on Vi's side. Yes! I'm so happy. I mean, I'm still fucking stressed.
Underestimate Ambessa.
Yes!
Vander.
Oh, Jace, please just go away, alright? Just, we've got enough going on right now, okay? We'll deal with you later, please. Like, what has happened to this man? Can Victor, like, help him somehow? Or is he using up too much of it on Vander? This community is too peaceful.
I'm going to get you out of here.
Oh, God.
Ambessa believed in you.
Fucking hell. Come on, powder, drinks even.
Be a deep cut.
Find your time to wink. That's a girl. Rude. Vander!
Don't touch my daughter.
Awkward reunions and happy reunions. Too much is happening. No! I don't think this is good.
I won't fail.
Is Victor do anything to try and dodge or evade? Is he dead? Are they all dying because he died? Because that's not good for Vander or all of these people who are very innocent. Jace, what the fuck have you done? And what was done to you to make you like this? And what have you done? Vander. They had him back so briefly. I'm sorry. Staying down was your best bet, you stupid man. Oh my god, at this point it's like killing Vanda is the most merciful thing, isn't it? And fuck, of course she's here. I think the only thing we can do for Vander at this point is put him out of his misery. Oh no, I'm so scared for this little one. Bloody hell.
That which inspires us to our greatest good.
Okay. What a roller coaster of a fucking episode. I still don't know whether I'm coming or going when it comes to like Jinx and exactly how I feel about her and who she is, because some of the things she has done are terribly irredeemable. Like, but then at the same time, you're like, she's mentally unwell. So it's just, I don't know because I love her, I care about her, I'm like rooting for her, and I'm rooting for her and Vi to get some kind of relationship back. And then the other part of my brain is like, but she has murdered many people, unnecessarily, for fun, because she could. Like, I'm completely at odds with myself because I love her, I root for her, she's amazing, and then I'm like, but yeah, she's a terrible person. In the real world, I would want her behind bars pretty quickly. Obviously, Arcane is a lot more, there's a lot more grey areas, but I don't even know where I'm coming or going here. Like, I love seeing her and Vi together and those small moments, like when Vi asked her opinion and she was like, oh, do you really want my opinion? And things like that. Like, they trust each other. Like, Vi came to her with the plan to how to help Vander and they work together. But just how is any of this gonna ever get resolved? Because it's all such a fucking mess. We've got just Caitlyn as well. I root for Caitlyn and Vi, and like I am so thankful and proud of Caitlyn that she finally came to her senses in this episode. Who knows in the long run what's going to happen? It does not look like they're winning the fight, unless maybe the explosion that I don't want to think about won the fight for them. But Caitlyn chose to do the right thing over the easy thing. She chose to do the right thing over obeying orders and keeping her position and everything. But did she only do that because she loves Vi? Can she put that same moral compass, which I'm glad she did, but can she put that same moral compass into effect when it isn't people she already loves and cares about that she's harming with her choices? I hope so. Now, I hoped Vi and Caitlyn had some kind of plan here when she was dragging Vi in, because I was like, technically speaking, like Vi's not really a threat right now. Like, she doesn't need to drag her in, but I was kind of, the way Caitlyn has been this season, I was just looking at her like, probably not. Like, I want this to be one of those things where like, ha, we had a plan the whole time. But most likely it's just going to be the Caitlyn's being a good little mini-me minion. But I'm so relieved that she did have a plan. And, you know, I'm just so glad she's finally not doing Mel's mother's bidding. But just I have my brain is just spiraling with so many thoughts. So this show is crafted so beautifully. The different art styles, the music choices, the acting, every single aspect of it is just beautifully interwoven in a way that like sometimes I worry that I'm not reacting because I'm just fully lost to it. And you know, like I never like fake a reaction or anything, but you know, like sometimes when you're just like absorbed in something, I'm not really thinking, I'm just existing. So those moments where we were seeing Vander, seeing how Vander views the people he loves, views what matters to him most. The moment when Vander was like, don't get away from, or don't touch my daughter, get away from my daughter, or whatever he said. That brief moment where they had him, he was right there. They could save him. And the whole way through the episode, you had this sense of dread of like, we're not getting Vander back. It's not going to happen. But I wanted it to so desperately that I wanted to ignore that dread and that feeling. And you know, it's one of those things where they did enough to spare Vander from the attack that was coming. I mean, admittedly, Mel's mother was like right outside. There still would have been a fight, but I think if Victor hadn't died, Vander could still have been saved, even with the attack happening, because Vander was there, he was conscious. But the piece of the puzzle that they could not account for was Jace and whatever the fuck happened to him in the Arcane coming and killing Victor, doing what he promised he would or whatever. Like, ugh. This is such a, like, my brain right now is scrambling in 100 different directions. I'm so sorry, this is a terrible reaction review portion of the reaction, because like I don't even know what I'm thinking. So it was beautiful seeing them get Vander back, and then heartbreaking beyond anything watching them lose him when they had literally just got him back. Then we have all of the people in the commune dying, it would seem. Initially I was like, maybe they'll just get unhealed, which isn't ideal, but is better than dying, but it appears they're dead, which isn't the most sustainable of methods. Like, if your leader dies, you all die too. But that was extremely brutal when they were all collapsing, and like we didn't see, I don't think, any children dying, but we know there are children here. And then I still am like, what happened to Jace? Like, Victor was like, oh, that's not Jace, like something else is there in his, something else is talking to him, like something else happening. And I'm like, yeah, what happened to this man? Because we know he doesn't always make the best choices, we know that he can get lost in his ways, but like, he's not someone who goes around murdering his best friend. Like, what happened to him? And I would like to know, and where are Heimerdinger and Echo? And then the little one, did she just explode herself, killing Vander to, I mean, it was a mercy killing of Vander because at this point he was gone, but is she dead now? Because that was a fucking big explosion. And I wonder if, awful as this sounds, Jinx will understand Vi a little bit better, having been the person looking out for a little kid who makes reckless decisions and does stupid things, things you don't always agree with, or things that cause you stress and anxiety, and realizing that there is no manual on what to do and how to deal with it. Obviously the situations are very different, but maybe she'll be able to look at Vi's mistakes when she was a kid with more empathy now that she knows just how difficult it is to raise a powder slash Isha. Like, I don't know. Of course, if Isha is dead, and I think her name was something like Isha, I'm so sorry, my brain fog, it wasn't a name that like exists in my life, and so my brain like was like, what is it? And they only said it a few times. If she is dead, Jinx might lose herself all over again. I mean, she's just lost Vander, she's just lost the child that was like making the world blurry or clearer than ever. Vi is with Caitlyn, and yes, Vi is with, I don't think Vi's gonna be like, see ya Jinx, I'm off now. Like, I think it will be very complicated, but Caitlyn's gonna be like, you killed my mother, I hate you, and it's not gonna be like the environment for Jinx to be like, I am happy and peaceful. So I just, what the fuck is gonna happen? I've literally got no idea. And like, was that an explosion? Did it kill the child? I really fucking hope it didn't. I'm assuming Vander is definitely dead. Did it kill Mel's mother or any of her forces? Or are Jinx, Vi, and Caitlyn going to be captured by them because they are purely outnumbered? They're more skilled, but they are outnumbered. Like, what is gonna happen? I have no idea. What is Jace gonna get up to? What has he been up to? I just need, where's Mel? I just have so many questions, and there are, what, 3 episodes left? Jesus Christ. A reminder, this is just a ramble. I need to stop here before I just repeat myself and ramble in a way that makes 0 sense. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.